These are the 5 guaranteed tips to help you support yourself. And let's face it, somebody telling you that they're proud of yourself or congratulating you is not going to make you feel any better if you don't believe it for yourself. The reason why you need to support yourself and always be proud of yourself is because you're alone. You are alone 99% of the time of your life. I would say 100, but that 1% is when you're interacting with other people. When you're not conversing with other people, when you're not socializing with other people, when you're not in environments where it's other people, you are alone. And when you are alone, you need to be secure in yourself. You need to know who you are. And speaking from experience, if you do not know who you are, people who are not you are going to tell you things that don't resonate with you. A lot of people are going to try to project their lifestyle and their insecurities onto you. So once again, if the information is for you, take what resonates and leave the rest. You do not have to listen to everybody when it comes to advice or how you're supposed to live your life, because if we're being honest, nobody gets to tell you what to do. Now, unless you believe in a God, ancestors, or a universe, that's the only thing that you need to believe in. But whatever you choose to believe in is for you, and everyone is allowed to choose and believe in the things that they want to. If you know something doesn't resonate with you, if you don't like it, you don't condone it, don't focus on it. Don't worry about it. The problem is a lot of people, because they don't know who they are listening to other people who are just as lost, or people who feel the need to be entitled or control them. And you're allowing them to tell you things that don't make you feel good, or allowing them to doubt you when you have possibilities and capable of things that you want to experience, but you're not able to because you're focused in surrounding yourself with the wrong people. And what has helped me along my healing journey was to realize that I'm not compatible with certain kinds of people, and that doesn't make me bad or less than of a person. Just because I do certain things and other people aren't, or aren't going to experience it, doesn't mean that I'm not allowed to, or that those people are wrong. You have to go where you're welcomed. But in order for you to be welcome, someone telling you that they're proud of you, you should feel that way about yourself. If anything, it's just confirmation and reassurance and a reminder that you are great. To start off with the first tip, you have to understand what it is that you want. You see, the whole purpose of my videos is to help you guys problem solve, come up with solutions, and actually apply the knowledge that is given to you if it resonates with you. But in order for you to learn how to support yourself, you need to know what it is that you want. Do you want a new house? Do you want a burger? Then you'll eat a burger. If you want a french fry, then you'll eat a french fry. Do you want a new job? Do you want to move? Do you want to travel? Do you want to experience relationships? Like, what do you want? What do you desire? Everyone is allowed to want things in life. Everyone is allowed to receive things in life. But if you're not specific and clear on what it is that you want, it's going to be hard for you to support yourself. So that's the first thing that you need to recognize. The second thing that we need to work on when it comes to supporting ourselves is how it makes you feel. Once you know that you want a new relationship, once you know that you want to lose weight, once you know that you want to become wealthy, once you know that you want to move, you can understand how it's going to make you feel. And the whole purpose of understanding how things make you feel is for a sense of clarity and purpose. If you do not find value or purpose in things or people and places, you don't have any interest, which means you're going to feel demotivated, which means you're going to doubt yourself, which means you're going to be insecure. It's going to be confusion. You have to have intentions. You have to be specific. You have to have a reason. If you have a reason on why you want to move, it is a strong possibility that you will actually attempt to achieve the desired things that you want. You can manifest your dreams. You can make them into reality. But if you don't have any value, then you're not going to feel like you need to get up and go to work to get a new house. You're not going to feel like you're not going to have the dedication and the consistency and the commitment to get the things that you want to experience. So with that comes number 3. Tip number 3 is your why. So once you understand what it is that you want and you understand how it affects you, why do you feel the insecurities? Why do you feel doubt? So if you want a new house, because that's the example that I've been talking about in this video, why do you feel like it's impossible for you to get a new house? Is it financial reasons? Do you not have money right now? Do you not have a job? Or do you have to work 3 jobs? Do you have to ride a bike? Do you have to catch the train? Do you have to walk to work? Is it your transportation? Is it because people told you in the past that you weren't capable of buying a house? Was it naysayers? Was it things that were outside of you? Was it you just not having education on buying a house? Maybe you don't know where to buy the house. Maybe you don't know what to do to buy a house. Like, what is your why? Like, why are you insecure? This is where all of those skeletons in your closet needs to be confronted. Because once again, if you're surrounding yourself with people and you're telling people dreams and goals that you have and they're not going to achieve them, or they've never experienced it, you're going to feel some type of way. They're going to make you feel like what you're wanting is impossible. And I'm speaking from experience. I used to tell certain people that I wanted to do certain things, thinking that one, they were on the same frequency as me, and when I found out that they weren't, it was a lot of fear and projection, and I had to realize I had to remove and cut off a lot of people because they're not meant to experience the things that I want. They're not meant to be where I'm supposed to be. Just because it's not a part of their path or the reality doesn't mean that it's impossible for me. And that's the same thing with you. And that's why I make these videos, is to connect with people and resonate with people, letting them know that they're not alone. But this is why it's also important to support yourself, because you have to get to where you need to be. I have to get to where I need to be. We both have goals that we have to achieve. We can't listen to people who aren't doing the work that we're doing or walking the path that we're walking, because they don't know. And it's not going to make sense to them. And just because something makes sense to you doesn't mean it makes sense to everybody else. Common sense is not common, but that's a different topic for a different video. So you need to understand your why. You need to have a sense of clarity. So the fourth thing you're going to do is this. You need to start preparing yourself, and with preparation comes isolation. So you're going to have to start to be alone. You're alone, like I said, 99% of the time anyways. So in this alone time, you have to come up with your thoughts. You have to be able to expose your emotions. You have to be able to validate your what, your why, and how. You have to be able to take time for yourself. So logically, you can think, emotionally, you can feel, and physically, you can start finding ways to have a solution. You cannot solve your problem if you don't know what is the trigger. It's not the problem, it's the solution. You're going to experience adversity every single day. You're going to experience problems every single day. The goal is not to dwell longer than what has happened, and to figure out ways to move forward. The more you can solve problems in the moment, the quicker and the easier it is to receive the things that you want. Now, granted, things may not just happen when you want them to, but if you're working towards it and you have that awareness, you are not going to be worried or rushing yourself to get somewhere. And speaking from experience, I don't have to rush my success. This is my life. And that's the same thing with you. Like, so many people are like, well, when are you going to do this? Does it matter? And you have to realize that if you're not financing me, if you're not feeding me, and you're not supporting me, and this is why the whole purpose of this video is to support yourself, it doesn't matter what other people say. It doesn't matter. People can see you putting yourself out there and doing things, but when you get to where you need to be, it's not going to matter. You have to support yourself first. So therefore, you're not surprised when people don't support you, or you're not surprised when people stop supporting you because you get the things that you want. I'm speaking from experience. So the fifth thing is the solution. This is where you need to get your game plan. This is where you need to start having your action. So we went over what it is that you want. We went over how it's going to make you feel. We understand why you felt the way you felt about the doubt and the insecurities. You took the time to yourself. So now you need to start coming up with some action. You need to start making moves. And the more you spend time to yourself to come up with solutions, the more you can start having problems. So if your problem was, if what you wanted was a brand new house, and the problem was you were told in the past that you couldn't get a new house, okay, what can I start doing right now to start saving for this new house? Can I start going to work and get extra hours? Can I pick up a second job? Can I start going to houses? Can I start Googling and looking up realtors? Can I start finding people who own houses and asking them questions about houses? Do I need to look up what is an HOA? You need to start coming up with solutions. We're not making excuses in 2024. We don't need to talk about what we're doing because we're taking our time. And most importantly, when you support yourself, it doesn't matter when you receive the things that you want. Our homework assignment for today's video is to list 3 things in the comment section that you can start doing right now to support yourself. Whether it's taking time for yourself, whether it's pampering yourself physically, emotionally, financially, whether it's saving up for a car, some money, whatever it is. I just need you to list 3 things right now that you could do realistically in this month to start supporting yourself, and comment and come back when you let me know when you did it or how your experience is. So with that being said, it's your favorite mental health specialist, Ty Guidance. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Ty Guidance, Ty_Guidance. And if you want a one-on-one session, click the link down below and schedule your appointment today. Until next time.